All right, fans. Starting another news roundup here on the channel with more updates on our Commanders. It's Charles speaking to you. Welcome. Let's dive into another quick, straight-to-the-point, and updated news segment on the Washington Commanders. For those who are new, don't forget to subscribe, daily videos so you don't miss a thing, and don't forget to like. Your likes keep me motivated to keep recording for you all. Let's kick off the news. The latest report is about a player who's absolutely dominating in Washington. Chinn is becoming one of the Commanders' key pieces. In the last game against the Giants, he completely controlled the field. 12 tackles, leading the team, including 2 for a loss, and he even managed a pass defense. Impressive, right? And it's not just me saying this. Here's what defensive coordinator Joe Witt Jr. said himself. Jeremy Chinn just played an outstanding football game. He was everywhere. It was needed, but here's what's even more amazing. Chinn isn't just making plays. He's becoming a real leader. Here's how. When he joined from the Panthers, Jason Simmons, his former coordinator, already spoke about his potential. Witt mentioned that Chinn was always smart but quiet. Now, they're encouraging him to be more vocal on defensive calls because he has the ability to help everyone around him. The numbers don't lie. He already has 3 tackles for a loss this season and is second on the team in total tackles, just behind none other than Bobby Wagner. And speaking of Wagner, both he and Chinn were off-season acquisitions with a clear mission: to revive this franchise. And check out his versatility. He can cover tight ends, blitz the quarterback. He's a complete player, growing by the week. What do you all think? Is Chinn becoming one of the NFL's top defenders? Is this Chinn and Wagner duo working even better than expected? Continuing with the news, we're in the final stages of preparation for the Week 10 matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin knows this Washington Commanders team is very different from the one they faced before. And it's not just me saying it. He himself made it clear in an interview that our offense is now much more unpredictable and dangerous. And the reason? Our young, promising quarterback, Jayden Daniels. Tomlin had high praise for Daniels' mobility, noting how strategic he is when deciding to run or go for a decisive pass. In Tomlin's own words, the mobility of the quarterback is an asset, but what impresses me is how he uses it prudently and strategically. Tomlin also highlighted the impact of our head coach, Cliff Kingsbury, who has built a scheme that maximizes Daniels' versatility, especially under pressure. And how about our offense, fans? We're leading the NFL with 15 rushing touchdowns, 4 of which came from Daniels himself, a key figure in our ground game. Plus, the Commanders have a 100% success rate on 4th downs this season, 11 conversions out of 11 attempts. This reflects how aggressive and confident our offense is. Our defense is also making waves. Tomlin praised our defenders' ability to prevent deep passes, a cornerstone of the Steelers' offense. With our linebacking crew of Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu, plus safety Jeremy Chinn, our defense has been a true wall, shutting down explosive plays and keeping opposing teams in check. According to Tomlin, the Commanders are bringing an intensity he hasn't seen in recent years. He also mentioned the impact defensive coordinator Jack Del Rio has had, especially in refining defensive reads and positioning, making life difficult for opposing quarterbacks. With a defense that holds the line and an offense that keeps surprising, the game against the Steelers promises to be a fierce and thrilling matchup. Comment below and tell me what you think. To wrap up today's updates with a bang, Adam Peters showed again that he's here to win and isn't afraid to bring in big names. At the trade deadline, he made a masterstroke move, bringing none other than 4-time Pro Bowler cornerback Marshawn Lattimore from the New Orleans Saints to Washington. This addition is just what our defense needed to level up, adding not only skill, but also tons of experience to the roster. Unfortunately, Lattimore arrived with a minor tendon injury, and his status is listed as day-to-day, according to head coach Dan Quinn. The cornerback has been sitting out practices, and it's still uncertain if he'll be ready to play this week or will need a bit more time to fully recover. The good news is, once he debuts, the Commanders' defense will get a huge boost, especially against long passes. Another important piece we're eagerly awaiting is running back Brian Robinson Jr., who is also dealing with a tendon injury and has been limited in practice. When he returns to the field, We can expect a powerful spark for our run game, making our ground attack even stronger and more versatile. Robinson is a crucial player, and his presence could be the difference in tight matchups. This week, the Commanders are favored by 2.5 points in the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, which will be an all-out battle in Week 10. This game has everything to be decisive, with the Commanders looking to achieve an impressive 8-2 record and strengthen their lead in the NFC East. The Steelers have also been surprising, so it's a matchup between two teams playing with grit and determination this season. Do you think Lattimore will make an impact when he steps in? And will Robinson Jr.'s return give that extra push to the offense? Let us know in the comments below. And here's the deal. Enjoyed the video? Like it, subscribe to the channel. It's important for us to stay connected. Thanks for everything, and let's go Commanders!